don't try hard enough. He's everywhere, he's everywhere, he's everywhere. I bet you care. And I was thinking about people such as myself that are very offensive all across the board. And I was asking myself why that is. It's because they don't understand. And they always get upset when they don't understand. Because it's a reflection, it's a reflection, it's a reflection, it's a reflection of all the things about themselves that they lack. All the things about themselves that prove that they slack. And if you're saying something that makes them think, God forbid, they have to twist and twist to try to comprehend where you're coming from. It's easier to just point the finger and call you something than ask a question. Because if they ask a question, that proves that they don't know as much as they wanted to. It proves that they don't know all that they thought they knew. And I know that I play these chords a lot, but I'm not really a musician. I'm a comedian, and I just use music to get my point across. I really hate musical comedians with a passion. Not that they don't have talent. I just don't really like that art form very much. It's not my style. So I get annoyed when people compare me to Bo Burnham, because Bo Burnham is insanely talented, especially when it comes to the piano. He's an actual pianist. I am not. I just play keyboard, and I'm not even good at that, really. But I do have confidence that what I say is right. I have confidence that the way that I live is right. And I have confidence because I've asked myself a lot of questions. And I have confidence because I talk to other people that have a way different experience than I'm never satisfied. It's true, never satisfied. Gotta keep asking more questions. Keep talking to more people. Keep reading more books. Look into things further. I don't understand people that are satisfied with any, like, when it comes to knowledge. Like, they just stop. They're like, alright, I'm done. I don't need to do any more investigating. I don't need to work on myself anymore. I'm done. Not that they ever did work on themselves. I'd be surprised if they did. But, you know, people that are so cocky, and God knows why. But I don't want to criticize them too much because I feel like they're just weak-minded, you know? And any weak-minded person, like, they're not going to understand the error of their ways. That's what makes them weak. And so it's like pointing the finger at them and just calling them weak. Like, that doesn't really change anything. It doesn't solve the problem. And maybe the main problem is that we just can't accept the fact that there are problems, and that there are people that we don't like, and there are people we don't understand. There are people we don't agree with. It takes a much stronger person to just accept that and move on, you know? not focus on that shit, because if you're not trying to make something better, like, you're part of why this world's so shit, you know? But that's the thing, like, I ask myself that. Like, every time that I want to say something to somebody that could possibly be interpreted as hurtful, you know, I ask myself, is this necessary? Is this going to change anything for the better? Is this going to help this person? Am I just spouting off? Am I just being mean? Am I just being a bitch, you know? It's just really important, like, that people know like why they're saying the things that they're saying. Like, is this gonna be effective, or am I just wasting my fucking breath? Most of the time, people are wasting their breath, you know? And that's the thing with, like, Twitter and Facebook and all that shit. It's like, that's why I fucking hate it. Because it just encourages people to spout off for no reason. It encourages people to not have any self-awareness, any self-control, any ability to discern whether or not something is important. And I've worked in restaurants for way too long, and I've been yelled at by way too many assholes that don't have any idea what they're talking about, because they obviously haven't worked in a restaurant, to care about petty bullshit, you know? And I'm really grateful for that. I'm really grateful for all the times I've been yelled at, because, like, it's just put into much greater perspective, like, how the world really is. And that people, for the most part, I feel like I need to be a little easier on people. But, they don't know what they do. But they're just not aware. They're not aware of things, they don't want to be aware of things, and so it's easier for them to get mad. But that's why I don't waste my time with stupid petty bullshit like celebrity culture and people talking smack on the internet as if that means anything. Like, I know that it's your world, it ain't my world, and let me tell you, like, there are plenty of people out here living in the real world that have real jobs, and we don't give a fuck about any of that shit. So people that are, like, living on the internet and they're wasting all this time focusing on gossip, okay? It's gossip, that's all it is. I mean, politics is nothing more than a sporting event. So it's just kind of dumb to be taken in by all that shit and, like, think that it's gonna go anywhere positive, you know? All they do is run around in circles, man.